When's the best time to buy life insurance? If I'm being honest, I think the best time to buy life insurance is the day before you die. That would be the best time because you only paid one premium. The problem is we don't have that crystal ball to tell us when that's going to happen, right? So if you're trying to be practical, I think the best time to purchase it would be today. And of course, having the conversation to determine how much is the right amount of life insurance would be a very good conversation to have, right? If you have a spouse, you have kids, whatever income that you're bringing right now that is used to support your family, looking at how much of that income over how many years, right? Because you could say, you know what, I I don't care. My wife could work extra hours to to cover the last income. You could say that. Or you could say, I'm going to make sure that she won't have to do extra work just because I'm not around. I'm going to make sure that my income is still going to be coming in, or at least the percentage of income that that would be needed from me to support the family. I'm going to make sure that's still there. Now, here's a way that you could look at it. You could ultimately look at, for instance, the 4% safe withdrawal rates. If you've watched some of my previous videos, one of my previous videos, I think I spoke about that safe withdrawal rate that the advisors talk about. So let's say, for instance, your family would need an extra $40,000 per year to ultimately cover the cost that for the expenses, and that's more or less the amount of income that you usually would use to support them. $1 million in life insurance, if you pass away at the safe withdrawal rate of 4%, will leave behind, or they will be able to, from a safe withdrawal rate, 4%, $40,000 per year, never having touched the $1 million. So that $1 million will continue going over from generation to generation while still providing them with that $40,000. Now, of course, it means that $1 million that is left behind from the life insurance policy would need to be invested, at least conservatively, to produce you with at least the 4%. But that's conceptually how that would work. They ultimately would be able to receive the same amount of income like you were still around, and you'd still be leaving that $1 million going over from generation and generation to come.